we have just got a new hero pack leaked that was just leaked up a few hours back now. That could be coming out really anytime. The schedule is much different. We'll talk about that. We got Team of the Week leaks. We have got a TrailBlazers card leaked for the first time. And also, the silence right now is just deafening, guys. The Evo silence, the fact that they're so scared to say something about how broken their shit is absolutely hilarious. Now, if you guys would like to buy coins, you can go to mmoxp.com. There will be a link in the description. They are the cheapest and safest option. You can use my code JFC at checkout for a 5% discount. Okay, hey, thanks for being here, by the way. I appreciate you all. The average daily viewer count keeps going up, and that's really all thanks to you guys liking the videos and commenting and engaging and stuff like that. I love engaging with you all. But, okay, you might say, what the hell is this team right now? Well, what the fuck is this team? Well, if you did not see, on my second channel, I uploaded a video talking about I played FIFA, or FC 25, on the PC. So this is my PC squad. And if you want to go hear my rant about the PC version, you can go watch that video on my second channel. But long story short, it's miles better to me. Other creators were saying it was much better, and I was like, okay, let's see. And it really was a lot better for me. And I played like 15 games now or so, and it's just much better in terms of responsiveness. The gameplay itself has the same flaws, right? So it's not going to magically cure those, but just the responsiveness, way smoother. And obviously the menu experience, much different, right? I mean, we're sitting here on, I don't know, an uncapped frame rate right now, so it just feels so much smoother. And I talked about the experience being so much different for each platform, and just like, you really wish that the competitive integrity was better than what it is right now. But yeah, I'm probably going to try and work up this account. I'll probably have 2 accounts is my goal, I think. My PS5 account I'll be opening like packs and stuff on more like, and this account I'm probably going to try and actually work my way up towards really good players, trade and do stuff like that. My PS5 account I'm probably just going to like spend coins on packs and shit. I already have like 1.5 to 2 mil or something like that on there, so I'm just gonna, you know, do gamble SBCs and stuff like that. So extra content for the channel, I suppose. But for the PC account, I'm gonna have a rare players pack and a rare mega pack to open, which are actually very important for me because I have 1,000 coins and this team right here. The quality should be fine, but just in case it's not, you know, bear with me because it's my first time recording the PC version of the game. My voice is still cracking. I'm in my mid-20s. I'm going to shut up now. Crystal Dunn came out, very expensive core, like 300k, 6 squads. They're not all crazy high rated, but I think she's like 280k, something like that for Crystal Dunn. And her rolls are just not that great unless you use half wingers, which some people do nowadays. I think use half wingers, but I don't myself. But you're not going to use her as a winger or a wide playmaker as a right mid probably. So the rolls can be tough there. But you also did get Barcola. Where the hell is he? Right here, Bradley Barcola. He's kind of your standard winger. Pretty good. We just seen the stats already, so it's not shocking to see what he looks like. But yeah, let me know if you guys have liked either one, by the way, Barcola or Crystal Dunn. Let me know in the comments. But okay, moving on to the leaks now. We do have the title of the video, the Max 88 base hero pack. So a rating upgrade on the last one. You might say, well, is that really going to do much? Well, first of all, 82 plus foundations pack, probably some store pack. That doesn't really matter right now, but is 88 base hero pack that much better than 87? Well, let's go look. There's quite a few more cards in here that are very good. You got Di Natale, Hazard, Okocha, Paulo Futre, Wesley Schneider, Vincent Kompany, Maicon, Tevez. There's quite a few, Forlan. There's quite a few new players in here that make it a lot better. So it will actually be worthy of completion if it's of a good price, right? That remains to be seen. Now, of course, you're probably going to end up with, where's page 3 here? One of these guys, of course, because gambling simulator, but it is a better likelihood of getting a crazy pull in a max 88 hero pack. So that will, of course, even if it wasn't very good, still make fodder go up, but it definitely will now. This has actually been leaked for a while. Unfortunately, fodder is kind of going up right now slowly. The thing is, though, is it's very interesting to me that this came out on a Tuesday. It does seem like we might get a much different schedule this year in terms of just heroes and icon packs. They might just drop them whenever they want to, which would make things more unpredictable for us, but also kind of better because we can get more of them. So maybe it ends up being the case where this does not come out till next Sunday, right? That there's a chance of that, but it's just odd that on a Tuesday they would leak this pretty early on in the day on a Tuesday, or they would add this to the code, sorry, and it wouldn't come out for 5-6 days. So this probably is coming out soon. So if this does come out, say on a Wednesday, a Thursday, a Friday, something like that, just take note of the fact that they might drop these on different days now, which changes the market plans a little bit. So I'd say fodder could still possibly rise a bit from this point. Just I would not buy, honestly, right now. The ship is kind kind of sailed. And if it does not drop tomorrow, it's going to drop a little bit again, especially if it doesn't drop before Rivals rewards. Then you're really looking at a better time to buy would be after Rivals rewards. So that's kind of what I'd say about fodder. But okay, here's our first leak of the TrailBlazers promo coming up on Friday, and that is Christian Pulisic is going to be in the team or possibly an SBC or an objective. I mean, it's not going to be an objective. Maybe an SBC or in the promo team. We just don't know which one yet. A police leak does say the TrailBlazers promo looks fire. I'm assuming we'll have crazy players in it. Again, they got to distract from the fact that the content right now is, I don't know. I understand we got Dunn, got Barcola, so like you can't complain too much. Got good player SBCs, but evolutions is so important to me and just my experience myself, so I'm selfish in saying this, but holy fuck, it's just a ridiculous problem that they've got on their hands that they obviously do not know how to fix. It would have been fixed a while ago already. As each day goes on, it's more and more proven that they just don't know how to fix it. They don't know how, and they also won't tell us because, ooh, that would probably be pretty embarrassing. Team of the Week 5, we do have the best players leaked from Team of the Week 5. We got Luis Suarez, Harry Kane's gonna be in it, Karchawi will be in it, Diaby is gonna be in it, which is a very good card. Quick Step Plus is still great. Kalulu, Gvardiol, Pedri is gonna be in it, Berenguer, Orban, Verbruggen, and Kopani are the top cards in Team of the Week 5. And all the top replies were like, where is Lionel Messi, right? The thing is with him is that he's in the Rush promo, so they're not gonna add him in back-to-back promos probably, and they clearly didn't. But yeah, Team of the Week 5 looks pretty decent actually. I'm excited to see what Harry Kane looks like, and definitely what Diaby looks like. And also Curtis Jones too. I didn't see Curtis Jones on the other slide from FUT Police Leak, so Curtis Jones is in the promo, which Liverpool fans try not to bust challenge impossible, but Curtis Jones also in the squad along with those guys. And if you guys are unfamiliar with the Football Manager 25 drama, it's obviously been delayed by a long time, right? They have attempted to kind of do damage control here, and they've attempted to at least communicate with their audience saying it's March 2025, we want to release it. It was supposed to release, I think, a month later than when it was supposed to. They then went back on that saying it will not be ready yet. It came out with like a big statement, just kind of with transparency, talking about why they can't do a season update on FM24 if we're not going to release FM25 until March. Why can't you just release a season update, kind of make everybody happy? They can't do that apparently, but they were open communication, right? That's kind of the point. There's a lot of people in the replies saying like, imagine EA telling us why Evos are glitched and the timeline in which they expect to fix them. And this is sort of the discussion I wanted to have here, is that I play FM24. I actually played FM24 starting a couple months ago because it was free on Game Pass when I got my PC. I loved FM. Not that you give a fuck, but I greatly appreciate things like this because I'm obviously upset that the new game's not coming out in time. And you should criticize them for that, but they're at least being transparent with you saying, hey, we can't have a season update because like the licensors won't let us basically. So I do give them credit for that. But then maybe EA looks at this and is like, okay, you're upset with them anyway. You'll be upset with us. What's the difference? Just better PR basically for us not having to admit to our faults. So that's kind of probably what they think about this. Maybe there actually is no difference between not communicating at all and then being like FM25, where they're being communicative with us. You know, what do you think about that? I obviously would rather them be very open and honest and just be like, hey, we're trying to figure out why this is broken. We can't figure it out yet. Instead, no tweets for a week basically, and Evos have been broken for a week. I mean, they don't give a fuck. I mean, they do not give a fuck. They do not care about you. They don't care about your experience. They want you to spend money on the games. I'm not saying the employees themselves don't care, but the higher ups at EA, all they give a shit about is how they look and their bottom line. And I know it's not surprising to you all, but I want to reiterate that just in case you're new around here or new to the EA shenanigans basically. But I don't know. What do you think? Maybe I'm in the wrong here. Maybe just not tweeting anything out is the same basically as tweeting something out because you're gonna be mad anyway. I just know what I prefer. I don't know what you guys think about that. And unfortunately, if you guys did not see, if you're a Taram SBC owner and you use him, today was a day, a very important day because Champions League comes by just once in a while. There's a chance for a Taram upgrade. Please don't let us down tonight, boys. Let's get this upgrade. And then he, unfortunately, my club, my Juventus, let everybody down, let the world down. And here is Thanos throwing Gamora off of the cliff, as now every FIFA player is going to be throwing Taram out of their team in a matter of just a couple weeks now. There was also this from FutSpy here saying, when I asked an EQ game developer in my personal circle what their opinion of FC25 is, this is what he said. No game should ever be created where you feel it's impossible to get better. Gamification exists to make you get better in the pursuit of self-fulfillment. No matter your skill, this game does not allow you to fully feel in control of any outcome and is as far away from what a gaming experience should be. I know this is sort of a niche question, but if you are anything familiar with game development, in-game development, or know anything about it, what are your thoughts on FC? Is it really well done? Is it hard to make a game like this so the problems are understandable, or is it really not made well? I'd love to hear what like that perspective is, because I'd love to hear what those people say about what this game is like. Maybe they say it's extremely hard to make this game, the problems are understandable, or like this, they say this is not what this should be. I don't know. If you guys missed yesterday, just to remind you, Ibanez is also a leaked SBC to come out in the coming days here. It obviously has to come out before the end of the Rush promo. And also Gabri Viega, you can put into this new evolution twice. You can see this card here if we go find it. It actually looks really good. Yeah, new foundations 1 and 2 here. 87 pace, 85 shot, 86 dribbling, 4-star, 4-star, and like look at those great playstyles, 6 foot tall. This card is really good. Box to box plus is hard to find too sometimes. So if you're thinking about doing that new foundations evolution, think about doing this card if you plan on doing Ibanez also. And also, I'm sure you guys saw this by now, but Vinny winning Ballon d'Or. I just am curious to hear what your thoughts on that are. I don't know what to make of it, really. I think no matter what you say, it's probably one of the quote-unquote weakest Ballon d'Or winners of the last maybe decade, you would say. But it's like weakest Ballon d'Or winner. Like, that's like saying worst Champions League winner. It's like, who gives a fuck? They won the Champions League. Vinny wins the Ballon d'Or. Who cares? But I'm still voice cracking, and I don't know. Just curious to hear what you think about that. And now for the market, I do want to say that if TrailBlazers comes out and there's playstyle pluses on, say, nearly every card, or maybe just like the starting 11 all have playstyle pluses, that's going to play a big role in the market going down. Now, if it comes out and there's actually not as many as we think, then it probably won't do as much. But if there definitely is playstyle pluses there, like if that Pulisic comes out, finesse shot plus SBC, say that was to actually happen, almost no matter how expensive it is, that's going to cause the market to drop a little bit, especially in attackers, right? So the playstyle pluses, that first change last year was a very big piece of the market crash, like one of the first market crashes of the year. And these lower rated golds like Chiesa have actually held their price longer than I expected already. I expected this like last week to be starting to really get lower, like 40k, and Chiesa is still 70k. I expect that to still drop eventually as time goes on, but I think what we do know for sure is that inflation is more this year than it was last year. If we go look at icons right now, I don't know, let's look at like Steven Gerrard, right? Because Steven Gerrard's a card that is not usually this expensive. 593 for Steven Gerrard, because right now icons really help with chemistry as well, which obviously is important when there's not that many cards in the game yet, or just cards with better chemistry yet in the game. No like really cheap promo icons yet, right? That are super duper meta, because those will come eventually, but just not now. So Gerrard's 593. We do know for sure, like just seeing this price, I was looking at I think it was Petit's price. Even Emmanuel Petit is like, yeah, what is he? 684. I mean, that is expensive for a card that looks like this. Not used to seeing it be that expensive. So just be aware that the market is going to be a little bit more inflated this year, just off of what it looks like so far, which means that luckily for us, you actually are going to lose less coins this year by buying and selling a team more. Like, it should be a little more stable of a market. The past couple years, if you're new to FIFA, the market has just been ridiculous. You have to basically sell before anybody even has the thought of selling, because the market crashes so fast because new promo cards come in and they're just all better than everything else that has ever dropped yet, which still could be the case in a little bit, but this should not be as bad this year with how many coins are in the market, which is good for us in terms of keeping your coins. Now, it's obviously worse because you can't afford Petit a little bit later because he's 684k, not 400k, but there's pros and cons to each of them. But just be aware that, yeah, you probably don't need to sell as quickly as you did last year. Now, there will be promos coming up where I think you definitely need to sell and like sell immediately, but we'll talk about those as time goes on. Black Friday is really the only one coming up here where it's definitely going to be a thing. Let's read your comments now, and hold on, can anybody confirm this? G Wood, something I noticed with the Foundations Evos, when you Evo them, they lose their double chem points. What the fuck? If that's the case, I'm more upset. If that's actually true, that's insane. And most of the comments yesterday said, hey, call it football. So you know what? I'm glad to hear that, because it's what I've been calling it, even though I'm from America. Bradley says, finally off X, as I was mostly using it for EAFC/football, but I'm glad I can just watch 6 of your vids. I'm assuming I can just watch your vids, probably a typo, and keep up to date on your channel on EAFC news, and I can ignore all the BS bot/OnlyFans content on X. And I mean, you are exactly right. I'm glad I can fill you in on the news without you having to look at that shit, because I log on to X and I don't know what I'm gonna see. I have seen the most absurd shit, and it ruins my day sometimes. Stuff that I can't say on YouTube. I literally cannot say it because if I even mention them, I am strike down by Zeus himself. So I'm glad I can be your fill of information while you don't have to tune into X, because I just think social media in general can be very detrimental to mental health. I thought that before Elon and X became a thing, right? I thought that way before that, but especially now where it's so algorithmic, it's not great for your mental health. Kenneth Fisher, first time commenting. I watched all your videos. Great work. Keep it up. Juicy Bear, gay. What did Kanye say? He said you can still love your man and be manly. Take notes, Juicy Bear, fucking asshole. Let's see something positive. Sorry, I got nothing. Oh wait, the pack weight can't get any worse. I'll take that. That's positive. That's optimism. The pack weight literally can't get worse, guys. Now it's funny you say that because on my PC, of course, on my PC account, I actually just went and packed somebody on one of my packs I opened to get those advanced SBCs done. I packed Guerrero, and he fits, of course, perfectly into the team, by the way. He's a Byron card, and look at how many Bundesliga cards, Bayern cards. I have 6 Bayern cards in the team. I pack, dude, I can't stop voice cracking. I pack Rafael Guerrero. Not to throw conspiracies around here, but that's a little sus. I will say it's definitely suspicious. But yeah, let's go to open these packs now and see if I can get anything somewhat usable for our PC account. Do the rare mega pack first. Can we get at least one walkout? That would be amazing. We can. That's nice to see. Right wing, please be Usman. It's Usman. It's gotta be, right? It's gotta be Usman. Let's fucking... Of course, dude. This shit is so rigged. A new account pack. Wait, I know he's only like 40k now, but still, it's so big for my account. I just made it like a couple hours ago. And okay, rare players pack next. I don't really care what I get next. I got somebody super usable, so we don't get a walkout. Okay, center mid, Croatia, Premier League. That's Mateo Kovacic, who... Is he still in inform? Is that this week? No, it's not. All right, well, that's that. Hey, thank you all for watching. Really, really appreciate you. I love you all. Peace.